Finished up the Eagles. Let's talk about this. Lamar Jackson. How about the Ravens and the Detroit Lions game? Probably the next biggest game that I think everyone was kind of looking into. Yeah, some of the best two once again 2 5-1 teams facing each other. Um, for you all fools that really thought Detroit was good, not 5-1 teams since Baltimore's 4-2, but Detroit is not. I'm gonna say they're not good, but we crowned them way too early. We crowned Detroit way too early, and I just want to take a look at their strength. Look at their schedule. They beat the Chiefs, and we thought, hey, look, they're the greatest. They played the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Buccaneers. These are four teams that I personally feel are trash. And if you look at these four teams, when I look at the record, I think they all have losing records except maybe the Falcons. The Falcons are 4-3, but the Buccaneers are. Let's see what their record is. Buccaneers are 3-3. The Panthers, we know that I'm not going to look. I don't think they won a game yet. The Panthers are abysmal. They haven't won a game. Uh, the Packers are just I don't know the records off the top of my head. 2-4, and then you have excuse me the Falcons, who I think just got over 500 today with the win over Tampa, 4-3. The Lions really haven't played anybody that really has a true identity of being a stellar team. Now their schedule doesn't get harder, right? They play the Raiders, the Chargers, the Bears, the Packers, the Saints. Like they might have the easiest, the toughest team on their schedule right now that I'm seeing. I hate to say this, is the Cowboys. All right, that's the toughest team on their schedule. The Chargers, I don't know who they are because Herbert, I'll say that for another video, but they come in to play Baltimore. People think that it's going to be a better game. Baltimore just ran in and sideswiped them. I'm talking Spain, mop the floor with them. Lamar Jackson was highly efficient. And I don't think that it's Lamar Jackson is looking to pass more instead of run. Lamar Jackson has always been looking to pass. He just has better options and better route combinations he can look to. He hasn't had that before. The running game, once again, solid. Gus, and Justice. I like to see running backs outside the quarterback get 100 yards, right? So everything your quarterback does is added plus. Lamar was 9 for 36, averaged 4 yards a carry, had a touchdown. He counted for 4 touchdowns. He was 21 for 27, 357, 155.8 quarterback rating, and 3 touchdowns. Spread the ball out. No receiver had over 100 yards, right? So no receiver had over 100 yards, and he threw it to nine different receivers. Right, this is what you want to see, and it could, like I said, it could be anybody's day. Mark Andrews got in the end zone twice. Nelly got in there once. He had 1 catch, but I like the fact that establishing things with Rashad Bateman getting open, Odell Beckham getting in the mix. He had 5 receptions. Believe it or not, Odell Beckham led the team in targets. 5 receptions, off 7 targets for 49. It's good to see him kind of get his legs underneath him as well when he kind of almost somewhat semi reversed field. But you can see where Odell Beckham's gonna be beneficial is finding spots in the zone, being efficient, being setting players up. This is what you want to see out of Odell Beckham. But great performance. Now, do I think this is the best defense that's going to go out there and stop the run? No. But it's good to see. It's good to see them. The passing game for Baltimore start to evolve. Start to develop, start being a lot more efficient in what they're doing. Great game for them. Like I said, they're another team. Their schedule doesn't get easy, but man, Roquan Smith and Patrick McQueen, man, we always talk about front fours, but when you have 2 linebackers that can play sideline to sideline, that can cover, that are just smart, they know the game, and I think Roquan Smith. I mean, you have Odafe Owe came back. Justin Matabuki, you have guys, and Jadeveon Clowney's playing solid. I mean, you have literally the linebackers are just stout, and then you have a front 4 that's legit as well too, that can do what they can. Now, I don't think they can necessarily. They're great at stopping the run, but the pass rush, stopping the run when they need to stop the run. I lied. They're good at stopping the run, and those linebackers are top tier, and you have a good back end that. A smart back end of secondary. This team is really fit to be. I personally, I've been saying this for the past 3 years. This is the best team in football. Over the past 3 years, what have they battled? they battled injuries. Lamar Jackson has not played towards the end of the season. And they talked about it quite a bit, preserving Lamar Jackson for the end of the season. Can we keep him healthy for the end of the season? That's the ultimate goal, as opposed to, hey, he's hurt or he's injured. So yes, let's design Lamar Jackson runs, allow him to create on his own, protect him in the pocket. If you feel like he's going up against a team that has a serious pass rush, let's work the short game, get the ball out quick to buy time. But once again, I thought it was great for them to kind of showcase who they are on both sides of the ball. I know they weren't happy about that touchdown in the fourth quarter, but I on the other side, Amon-Ra Brown, once again, top receiver. Great at finding spot. He's like mini Anquan Bolden to me. But Jameson Williams, yeah, he's got to find himself 6 targets. Zero receptions. Amar St. Brown's probably not too mad. I mean, he had 19 targets in a game. You have 19 targets and 13 receptions, and then you're happy. You're not going to win a game passing the ball 53 times with Jared Goff. It's just not going to happen. He had 68% quarterback ratings. QBR was 14, sacked 5 times, 1 interception. So I think they had to figure out this different recipe. But like I said, the Lions' schedule isn't hard. They have the Raiders next, the Chargers next, the Bears, Packers, Saints, Bears, Broncos, Vikings. They on their schedule they only have one team with a winning record, and that's the Cowboys. So the sky's the limit for them. For Baltimore, it doesn't get necessarily easier. It's gonna be a lot of tough division games. You got Seattle, you got Cardinals to Seattle, then you got the Browns, Bengals, Chargers, Rams, and then the 49ers on your schedule as well too, which I think that'll be a good game to see how do the 49ers play against pretty much a West AFC team like the Eagles. So, and you got the Steelers, which you lost to towards the end of the season. It's going to be. This is a season where we want to see Lamar Jackson finish out playing top new offense, top football towards the end of the season in the playoffs, right? When you talk about a team that I think has dominated consistently the past couple of years, with guys going out, it's been the Ravens, but Lamar Jackson has been the main person that has not allowed them to really take it to the next level in the playoffs. And I would love to see playoff Lamar. Once again, I told you guys, I have the Ravens and I have the Eagles in the Super Bowl. This is who I have, and I think that this is what we're going to see if these both two teams stay healthy.